Service marketing, module 3, managing service quality. Or we can say that this as managing quality aspects of service marketing. That is a module, managing quality aspects of service marketing. And how do we do this? So we know that service sector is something which is growing in our country, especially in our Indian economy. Service sector is growing day by day. And the competition also is increasing in this field. It is intensifying. Competition is intensifying. It's becoming more and more severe. So business firms should come forward and they should, their services, which should not be similar from each other. That means each and every service should be having something different from each other. Many times we can see that many firms, they downsize services. Downsize means they remove some services or they add some more services, some customer value services, etc., in order to keep their customers intact with them and also to keep their profit increasing. Like when we talk about many areas, many service sector, we have banking sector, insurance sector, airlines industry, education, or anywhere, there is a kind of price war, which is very important if it is not regulated properly. So we know that when we look around itself, we can see that there are several firms which offer identical services. Identical services means which are similar in nature. And these service firms are competing against each other. Like private banks, education institutions also to an extent, though they are not fully into business mode, still we can see that fast food restaurants we can see. Like that, so many areas we can see where there is tight competition, huge competition among the service providers. Hence, one main thing to differentiate between these service providers is the service quality which they are offering. So it is very much important. Service quality is very crucial to the customers as well as to the firm. Now, as we know that it is quite difficult to manage service quality, maintaining service quality, maintaining competitive advantage, and the customers using the service is quite challenging. Quality but is something which is very important to identify one firm from that of the other. And nowadays we can see that because of this intense competition, organizations are becoming more and more aware that quality is very important. And same way, role of marketing has also developed. Role of service marketing also have developed. So here this explains about why service quality is important. We all experience services in different ways, as we know, because services are variable. It is not homogeneous, it is heterogeneous. We are always happy if we get the best service. We are even delighted by the service if the service provider or if the service is actually exceeding our expectations. So that is, we are delighted if it is exceeding our expectation. If it is matching our expectation, we are satisfied. And if it is not matching or if it is failing to live up to our expectation, then we automatically become dissatisfied. So all these points we have to keep in mind. As mentioned earlier, service quality is of very much importance, very crucial to both the customer as well as the service firm. And it is used for maintaining competitive advantage. It is used by customers to differentiate between competitors. When we think about any particular service, why that one particular company is coming to our mind? So these things are very important. Now, here you can see why the services are quality is important. Quality क्या होता है? Quality is conformance to the standard, conformance to the performance. What we are expecting when we think about any service, we have some expectations in our mind, whether that expectations are being met or not. So quality becomes the foundation of service marketing. It is the performance of the service. how that company is performing or how that service provider is performing. A strong performance or a strong service quality helps to build competitive advantage by helping to win the confidence of the customers. And how it can be done? This could be done by continuously advertising, selling, thinking about the branding part and all. Now, why it is important? The significance of service quality. It is important, first of all, to retain the reputation, doing the service right at the first time. Quality service can attract premium price, gaining a sustainable competitive advantage. That also we can say over here. First one is retaining reputation. By consistently or by continuously by offering quality products or high quality services, the service firm will build a reputation in the market. And when this quality is being consistently followed, we can even retain that reputation in the market. Retaining reputation is also important. It is not that you start very well and after some months the quality decreases. That is not the way. Retaining the reputation, going consistently is also very important. So always maintaining that service quality will help to retain the reputation. Then doing the service right at the first time. Getting the desired quality right at the right time, first time itself, the service firm is actually taking into care of the customer's standards. If the service provider is able to provide the high quality service at the first time itself, that is when the customer is visiting for the first time, then the service organization will be more, or they will be having more chances in retaining that customer, because that particular service will be having a lasting impression in the customer's mind. That is doing the service right at the first time, because you won't be getting a second chance to create that first impression. Then quality service also help in attracting premium price. Premium price means you can charge a higher price here because your service is extraordinarily good. So nobody can question why you have charged a premium price here. That is, one can attract premium price for its product or services if they are designed qualitatively. That is, if the service is ready or if the service is meeting all the expectations of the customer, then the customer also will be ready to pay a higher price for that. So many examples we can see when we talk about, for example, take a restaurant. Why certain restaurants are charging premium price? It is because they are providing high quality. Not only the food which is being served, the ambience over there, all these things totally talk about the quality over there. So quality service will help to attract premium price. Then definitely it will help to gain a sustainable competitive advantage. Competitive advantage means an edge over the competing firms. One step ahead of the competing firms. So these are the significance of service quality. Now, this is something which you have to remember. Dimensions or determinations of quality. This concept is given by these three people. These names you have to remember. Dimensions or determinants of quality, or how features also we can say, features of service quality, that also we can say. So what is this meaning, dimension or determinants of quality? It refers to the quality as judged by the customers during a service delivery and quality of output judged after a service is being delivered. So during service delivery, what are the points to be noted? After service delivery, what are the points to be noted? So here you can see this concept was developed by these three people, Zeithaml, Berry and Parashuram. They had conducted an extensive study. Like, in fact, these three people, these three names are quite relevant in service marketing. They have contributed a lot in service marketing. So they have conducted an intensive study regarding this, regarding service quality, and they have identified 10 important points to evaluate the customer's service quality, customer's perception of service quality. Here you can see, first one is tangible. Tangibles, reliability, responsiveness, competence, courtesy, creditability, security, access, communication, and understanding the customer. First one is tangible. We know that services are intangible, but we have also seen that we require some tangible aspects in order to support the service delivery. So first one is tangible. It explains about the appearance of the physical facilities, the equipments which are used, and how the people over there are dealing. Tangible items which we see when you go to a service provider for the first time. Like going to a bank. Going to a bank, are the bank's facilities proper? Are the bank's facilities attractive? Is that person communicative properly, or is that person well dressed? Is that statement, whatever output which they are giving, like if you take a bank statement from a bank, is that statement easy to understand? Or these things, those tangible things which actually help to connect with the service provider. That is one thing which we always look. When you go to the restaurant, whether it is clean, whether the cutleries are clean, whether the food served is tasty, these are all tangible aspects. Then comes reliability. Reliability means the ability to perform the promised service dependably and accurately. Reliable. We are reliable. No? We are becoming, when we go to a bank, we are going because we are assured that we will be getting that service. Reliability means their ability to provide the service which they have promised. That too dependably and accurately. Like when we go to a bank and they are saying us, please wait for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, are they responding back? Or when we call a maybe washing machine repair or any electronic equipments repair person, are they coming on time? This is reliability. Whether that promise which they had given, whether it is being fulfilled or not, whether we can trust them or not. Responsiveness is the willingness to help customers and provide prompt service. Prompt service is also important. Prompt means immediate. Maximum try to provide immediate service taki customers are not switching off. Here also same thing, when there is a problem with my bank statement, did the employees help it to solve it quickly? Or is the repair person ready to give a specific time for follow-up? How well they are willing to help the customers. Then competence. Competence means the required knowledge and skill for doing that particular job or delivering that particular service. Same example you take, is that bank employee able to process my transaction without any error or without any kind of fumbling around. Fumbling means without any confusion. Or whether the repair person who have come to repair my washing machine, does he exactly know what is supposed to be done? That is competence, skill and knowledge in the work they are doing. Courtesy. Courtesy means being polite, politeness, respect, consideration for the other party, friendliness, like that. Again, whether that bank employee is dealing properly with me or not. Whether the repair person showed some courtesy towards me. Courtesy in the sense that whether, like for example, whether he is working properly on the machine without putting the things here and there, such kind of aspects, courtesy, how to behave. Creditability is similar to that of reliability. Creditability means again trustworthiness, honesty. Whether the bank which I am going to approach have a good reputation, whether the repair firm whom I have approached, whether they will repair it properly or not, whether they will guarantee it. That is creditability, trustworthiness. Then security. Security here means freedom from danger or freedom from, that is without any doubt. Engaging in the transaction without any doubt. Again, same thing. Is it safe for me depositing amount in that bank, depositing my money in that bank? Is it safe to use that particular bank's ATM machine? Or if is it when you talk about the repairing, can I be confident that the repair was done properly and again it will not again any more problems will not happen? There is security without any doubt. Then access क्या होता है? Approachability. This is also very important. Approachability and ease of contacting. How easy, how well could I contact that senior person in the bank regarding my problem? ऐसे थे क्या कि वो सीनियर है, वो उससे बात नहीं कर पाएंगे, आप 2 दिन के बाद आ जाओ, those things. Same way, is the repair facility conveniently located and whether did they respond to my queries on time? That is access. How much they are approachable, how easily they are approachable. Then communication, keeping the customers informed. That is also important. That too, informing them in the language which they can understand. And listening to the customers. When I go to the bank, when I'm asking doubt about a loan, whether that particular person, employee of the bank, is able to clear my doubts and explain the points very well. When the repair firm is again asking for another appointment, or should I call them back? That is communication. Inform the customers properly. Keeping the customers informed, especially in the language which they can understand. Then, understanding the customer. Making the effort to know customers and their needs. That is, sometimes you can see when you go to a bank, if you're a regular customer, you might be doing the service with them. I mean, you might be taking their service with them since so many years. So does that bank, anybody, any employee in the bank, recognize you as a regular customer? Or will the repair person come to my place as per my schedule? That is understanding the customer. Making an effort to know the customer and their requirements. That is understanding the customer. Very simple. So these are the dimensions or determinations of quality given by Zeithaml, Berry and Parashuram. Like what they say is that these 10 points can actually help in maintaining and improving the service quality. Here we can even say it as, sum it up as 5 points: tangibles, responsiveness, empathy, assurance, reliability. That is also easily summed up. Tangibles, responsiveness, empathy. Empathy means understanding the customer. Then assurance. Assurance means reliability and predictability together. That is assurance. All these things we can sum up. Then assurance and again reliability. So these are the points which the company that is service provider should remember during the process of service delivery and even after the process of service delivery. That is dimensions or determinants of quality.